But when that cut is looming, and it is looming, it is just a horror story for these surfers in this heat. So we've got John Florence. He's been in incredible form in this event. You know, he is the new benchmark for how to surf Margaret River over the last sort of half dozen years, and he'll be up against it with Callum Robson, who surfed well earlier today. Be looking to continue that performance and maybe lift the level, and then the youngster Otis North to have a crack at his heroes.
As we did get started, John getting an opener during the break.
Yeah, John just, you can see that wind is right up again, and John just manhandling these sections. First wave of the set, so plenty of bump, takes to the air, gets the rotation.
So now rolling in again, John Florence, two-time event champ at the CT level, lays into that first section. Open face hook on the second turn. Now tracking down the line for a full roundhouse cut back, sinking on the rebound, but wanted to stay active quickly.
Certainly been treating us to some pretty special performances today. Let's watch the replay here of John. Just cuts through the top half of that wave. You can see this board just really sitting down on the open face. Regardless of all this bump, John just carving and arcing through it. Just coming a little unstuck on that final section, just losing the tail perhaps in the turbulent whitewash behind him. But just so powerful still. Oh, just wrapping these turns around with so much authority. This is that trademark layback hack that John has gone to so many times over the last couple of years. And the very narrow tail of that Pizel Ghost model just knifing through these turns. It allows John to really just set the tail of the board, get it biting into the wave face, and at the moment it's all about fitting in between these chops and the bumps on the wave, picking that moment and carving through them.
So that was 2015.
That's right.
Remember how close those two were to the world title. It was De Souza's world title year and his event title year. At this event, big punt. There's the wrap from Otis North, the 17-year-old from Yallingup. Fighting through that windy section, and you could hear the local crew getting right behind.
As we watch the replay, drives hard off the bottom. Nice big swooping cut off the top. Quite wide stance as he comes through this middle section. Clicks with that lip there.
Representing the West in the main event. Important wave for Callum Robson as he gets started. Knifes the lip through this breeze into a wrapping cutback. And the Australian will step off of his opening ride in the heat.
And then this was Callum Robson. Beautiful opening turn there. Aggressive snap under the lip. Drives around, gets high up in the pocket on the second one. And just carves for that third. Gets a little caught up, Joe, so
21:50 on the clock. We've got a rider up. This is Callum Robson. Important heat for him. Laying down that rail. Clean connection there. Getting out in front with some speed. Nice punch off the lip. Caltex rips one in the pocket again. Putting together some great reads. Nice ripping in this small wave format here at the main break of Margaret River. 617 on his opener.
He can start to build from here. So he was the deepest on the peak here. Comes streaking around this first section. Just carve off the top. The second one, a little bit more power and emphasis into that turn. The angle, a little bit more acute. And then gets that third finishing turn. So yeah, a mid-range score.
So final would be a personal best, a career best for India if she can do that this year at Margaret River main break. Florence snapping it under the hood real quick. Just stretching this one out, passing some lumpy sections. Just kind of a fill-in move and nothing left for the two-time world champ.
Yeah, that wave just disappeared on him, didn't it? Towards the end, didn't offer up any end section there. Almost excellent scores or excellent scores, and that's what we want to see. Everyone having ample opportunity. We are going to get some action right now.
Mr. Florence tracking down here at the right of main break, and cool little dagger in the open face. Hits that rib kind of even before the lip line to project off of. And finding a flow and a finishing move, getting creative on his maneuvers down the stretch, needing a 717 to catch up to Caltex.
Turns in between the chops, hacks that first one, stabs it back into the whitewash, and again, that little pocket presented itself, and John just annihilated it. Does a little wiggle work to get through to the inside section.
Which really stung. One of the more painful losses of Callum's career. Snap to start for Otis North.
Incredible surfer, still is, over in Fiji at the moment.
Oh, that's where he went.
Yeah, he dipped out, chased the swell up there. As we see, Otis North, just a couple of little mistakes there.
Morgan Siblick making finals day back at Bells Beach. As we now look at the wind-up, we'll chip off the lip from Otis North and shutting it down there. And he'll hop out of there. It was a really exciting finals in the trials, getting the win over Finn Cox.
Let's have a look at the replay. He's got quite that wide stance, that front foot way up the board. Slams that first turn, and then the second one just does the big layback hammer.
But now feeling it. Otis North's got to step off. John had a higher priority. First turn in the pocket, second one, bit more water off the rail. John throws the tail, lays back, and does not recover. Next wave will catch up with Callum Robson. Section, put that board off the top, and now finding a lip section there. Passing John, leaving Otis with priority. Otis uses it quickly. Throws down a snap, and the boy from Yallingup snapped to slide again. 17-year-old Otis North getting into battle against John and Callum Robson in the elimination round.
Yeah, so he was a little late to that first turn. The second one was better. A bit more open face to work with. Gets the layback slide for the third one.
John moving on along with Callum Robson. But not the easiest day for what Florence is known for here at Mainbrae.